supposed to have some games.
Hey guys, welcome back to Classic G-Body Garage. Well, it is time to start pressure washing the engine bay of the 78 Cutlass 4-speed. The last video I showed was cleaning out the interior, opening up the trunk finally, and now I want to pressure wash the engine bay down because it has 17 years of Texas dirt from sitting in that barn, along with 17 years of rat shit buildup everywhere you can find inside this engine bay. Everywhere you look, there's just shit everywhere. There's a little sampling of it right there. So all in the intake valleys and everywhere else. So you know, I just got the hood insulation all up in here still, so I want to pull that down and go ahead and start cleaning this up. So this is basically a once over of what it looks like before cleaning, and I will show you guys what it looks like after cleaning. So I'm going to set the camera down, put on the gloves, start pulling this nasty hood insulation down. You can see remnants of the rat's nest, and I'm sure I'll find more as well once I start pulling that down. So I'll pull that down, I'll fire up the pressure washer, and start getting this thing clean. Well, the pressure washing is done, and this is what it looks like. At least this is what it looks like all wet. And it sure does look good. Looks a hell of a lot better. All that rat shit's gone. The Chevy orange is glowing nice and bright down in there. So what I want to do now is just get out the air compressor and start blowing things down. I don't want it sitting here staying wet, I should say, and I'll make sure water didn't get into any places I didn't want it to, as far as inside the carburetor and the cruise control module and things like that. So I'll go ahead and blow it out. AC stuff, you know, that's wide open. I really don't care. That'll all get replaced anyways. So this is what it looks like. So what I'll do is blow it down, let it dry, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's all dry and clean. All right, well, it's later on in the day. Gave it a few hours to dry out in the sun. So this is what it looks like all nice and dry. It looks really good once all the dirt and debris and rat shit is gone. I went ahead and removed the air cleaner housing, and there wasn't any water that got down inside of there as well. So we're all good there. One of the things that I talked about in one of the earlier videos on this car was I always wondered what cubic inch the engine was in this thing. And considering all Chevy engines look the same from the outside as far as the small blocks go, who knows what it might be. It could be the original 305 that would have come in this car. It could be a 327, it could be a 267, it could be a 350, it could be a 400. Who knows? So what I did was I found the casting numbers, which are located behind the head on the driver's side. I went ahead and punched those numbers into Google and found out what it was. And just so you guys can see, hopefully this will show up on camera. There are the numbers right there. It says 3970014. There they are. And when I punched those numbers into Google, it came up as a 350. So this, or an early 70s 350. It does not designate the exact year. It gave like a range of years. I think it was like 71 to 76 or something like that. There also isn't any indication of whether it's a 2 or a 4 bolt. Some people say it's a 2, some people say it's a 4. There really is no telling unless you pull the oil pan off and count the bolts yourself. So there you go. It's a 350, so that's cool. So my next move with this car, since everything's nice and clean under the hood here, I'm definitely going to go ahead and finish cleaning out the trunk as well. Check out the earlier videos on this. The playlist will be linked within this video. I got a mess in there. And I'm going to pull the Holly off of this thing, probably sell it because I don't want it. and I'm going to put a Quadrajet on here, give it a complete tune-up, do a compression check on it, and see if I can get this thing running and driving as it should. So there you go, guys. Went ahead and pressure washed underneath the engine bay. It's looking good. So go ahead and subscribe. You know, like I said, check out the videos on this car. Check out my channel. Always have some good things going on with all the G-bodies that I have. This is just a small sampling of that. So there you go, guys. Thanks a lot.